following presentation of the NBA.
And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few moments to prepare for the game and the task ahead. What a fantastic look at the skyscrapers that make up the skyline here in the Cradle of Liberty. We're coming to you from Philadelphia. Greetings, everyone. Glad to have you here with us on this Wednesday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony as well as Brent Barry. And we'll be catching up a bit from the sideline with David Aldridge. D.A., take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Last season, James Harden moved past Larry Bird on the career points list. Harden said, passing one of the greatest ever is a great honor. I just got to continue to build because at the end of the day, I want my name to be mentioned with those greats. Well, it already is. Guys?
I agree, David. Every word of it. Absolutely. Thank you. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Derrick Rose.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
So the New York starting five. Randall and Robinson make up the inside pair. R.J. Barrett is out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Reddish in at the 3 spot. And for Philadelphia. And the small and power forwards are Thibault and Harris. DeAnthony Melton out there with Harden. And it's Embiid in at the 5, roaming the paint. And tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of history that know each other very, very well.
And sometimes familiarity breeds contempt. And that goes for the players, coaches, and fans.
Now, here's Melton. Pass to Harden. Now, here's Embiid. Harden has a wide open look. Plenty of room to knock down the shot.
We're so used to seeing Harden pull up off the dribble, but he's not going to turn down a chance to get off that catch-and-shoot jumper if it's there.
Here's Brunson. Over in the corner, Reddish. Clock at 6. Over Thibault. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Such a versatile forward that can defend and shoot and score. Reddish's game has future all-star written all over it.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Free throw good from Reddish. So he gets them both. And it's the 76ers with the ball. Now Harden passes it to Thibault. Over to the wing. Embiid inside. Guarded by Robinson. Randall surveying the D. And the pass to Brunson. Some nice passing by New York here. Harden against Barrett. Pass to Brunson. Just 5 on the clock. Teardrop shot. The shot, no good. Now the 76ers take it the other way. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
Yeah, saw the box score of that game the next day, and I thought, wow, that's a huge scoring night. Pretty impressive stuff there.
Energy points from Embiid. Takes up lots of space at 7 feet 280 and just dominates the boards on both ends.
just can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Now, here's Melton. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Here's Embiid, and the dunk by Embiid.
And while his ability to score gets so much attention, Harden demonstrating why he's also regarded as an elite-level passer and really an incredible playmaker his entire career. Harden has taken that up a notch, and he now often looks for his teammates first.
And he gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
Brunson against Harden. Shot from 12. And Embiid pulls it down. And huge assist totals for Harden, which is also a reflection, Greg, of the talent around him.
And he's played with some of the best finishers in the game throughout his career. What changed starting last year was his mindset, making him all that much more difficult to defend. And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Out to the right wing. Robinson against Embiid. Back to Harden. That shot is off. And New York will come the other way.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
Reddish's shot is good.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Here is Harden following the basket by Cam Reddish. Harden against Barrett. And here's Harris from the arc. It's rebounded by New York.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Brunson the pass to Randall. Back to Brunson. And the wide open shot from Reddish. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Quick trigger from Reddish there speaks to his confidence. He just let that one fly.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here. And at this point of the year, what's the main thing you think Brent, a head coach, has to do to keep his team focused for the second half of the season?
Well, again, keeping guys in great physical shape. So a balance of playing in the games and getting minutes, but also getting on the practice court, which is interesting after coming out of the pandemic season. Kevin, a lot of teams just didn't find any practice time. And this year, if you get back to the regular season schedule, there's ample time to be on the floor. How do you manage that practice time, and how do you manage the rest for guys, active rest on those days off to be ready for the game?
And Embiid has got the ball here for the 76ers. 6-point game. They beat the Knicks during their last encounter in New York.
Not a close contest either. The last time they got together, everyone in the rotation played solid, and the bench was the difference.
The second unit came in last game and just played lights-out basketball. I'm sure they'd like to do that again.
And here's Reddish. James Harden getting it to go from deep. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And the more and more Cam Reddish gets confidence in that kind of game where he's going to go inside and attack, that's a big help.
This is his second trip to the line in this one. Free throw good from Reddish. Paul Millsap's checked in for the 76ers. And good on the second, so he makes them both. The 76ers trail by 5. Here's Melton. No points in the game yet for him. Harden finds Embiid. Back to Harden. Over Barrett. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Brunson. Back to Randall. Shoots over Melton, and it comes off the front of the rim.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
The 76ers shooting their first free throws of the evening. And the first one at the line is good. Melton hits them both. New York leading by 3. Poked away. And now Philadelphia on the break. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And who draws more fouls than Embiid? Very few players, if any. Too much size and really too much skill to defend.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
That free throw, no good.
And what you love about Embiid, he gives you the offense, defense, rebounding, but he also plays with an edge. He gives this team a certain confidence when they take the floor.
He hits the second from the line. For New York, they've gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Brunson the pass to Reddish. Dishes it to Randall. And again, it's the Knicks missing. 76ers trailing. It's Harden with the drive. And the jam by Harden.
Well, for Tobias Harris to take this step, getting away from scoring and finding teammates to become a more adept passer, that's good signs.
New York's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Passes it to Reddish. And Embiid with the block. Here's Melton. And that one is hammered home.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
And so it's New York with it. After the Sixers pick up 2. The pass to Barrett. He kicks to Reddish. And that time, also a missed shot. And it's Harden with the ball for the 76ers. Harris outside. Pass to Melton. Back to Harris. Here's the 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Now here's Brunson. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And so New York calls timeout. They're first.
And doesn't like how things are going right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
Maxey's checked in for DeAnthony Melton. And then for New York, Obi Toppin's checked in for Julius Randle. Evan Fournier comes in for Reddish. And it's Rose in for Jalen Brunson. Now here's Rose. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Good on the bucket.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
And here's Maxey. Taking a look at the scoring numbers, right now he averages about 9 points a game.
Tobias there taking the contact, still leaning with it, scores it.
Now here's Rose. It's a 5-point game. Rejected by Harris.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
From 11 feet away, and no good. Trying to use the glass. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
The 76ers leading by 5. Here's Maxey. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Rose. And let's check out a breakdown looking at some of the stats for Joel Embiid.
And guys, I think the best way to measure his performance these last 10 games is his effective field goal percentage, which has improved, a sign that his game is in much better shape than it was not too long ago.
And the first one drops. The Knicks making a switch here. Quickly is checked in. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Driving inside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on James Harden. The Knicks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
The first free throw is good. And quickly drops them both. Philadelphia leading by 5. Kicks it to Harden. Driving the lane, and the jam by Harden.
And once Harden has momentum behind him, watch out. They love seeing the beard flush it down there with some power.
New York's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Pass to Toppin. Now Robinson, guarded by Embiid. Fournier gets a wide-open look. No good on the triple. Philadelphia with the ball. They're on a 19-6 run. Fires from 14. Up again, and Embiid is right there. And it's a 9-point 76ers lead.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second-chance points can add up. Now, here's Fournier. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game.
And let's see the stat sheet here on Joel Embiid. The last 10 games, he has been on a heck of a run. Right around 25 points per, 15 rebounds, and just over 3 blocks. And you look at the numbers he's been putting up. Fantastic scoring production from him.
Yeah, hard to ask for anything more at this point. He's really stepped up, and he's really delivered.
And that one falls for Fournier. Both good from the line that time. The 76ers leading by 7. Harden the pass to Maxey. Back to Harden. Drives to the hoop. And the jam by Harden.
crafty off the dribble. And the moment Harden gets an angle on you with his strength, it's over.
And so it's Rose bringing it up for the New York Knicks, coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
Yeah, but when you shoot a percentage in the low 30s as a team, and they did that in that game, it is just not going to be your night.
Yeah, you check the stat sheet and you can dominate just about every other facet of the game, but it's not going to make up for anything if you shoot the ball at such a low percentage.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
And coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
Fournier passes to Rose. Here he goes. Quickly rejected by Harris.
Every so often, Tobias Harris showing you something defensively, and great timing to throw that one away.
Here's Embiid, and the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Knicks trail by 11. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Embiid finds Millsap. Now here's Embiid, guarded by Robinson. 4 on the clock. They get it again. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Well, you got to help out the team whenever you can, and this group of shooting guards have helped out on the glass for their respective teams this year. James Harden is second.
And these are sort of your do-it-all guys. I mean, even if rebounding isn't necessarily a priority for shooting guards, it's still something that helps your team get wins.
Well, the effort plays are very important. That's what these guys do. Like you said, the rebounds they provide from the off-guard spot can sometimes make the difference between winning or going home with your tail between your legs.
Well, free throw drops for Embiid. Some changes for Philadelphia. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Tobias Harris. Korkmaz comes in for Paul Millsap. And it's Shake Milton in for James Harden. He hits both from the stripe.
And trailing here in the early going, too many careless fouls, and they're giving up a lot of trips to the line.
And he lobs it up toward the rim, and Toppin throws it down.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Now, here's Milton. He picked up 12 points in their last win against New York. To the middle. Robinson with the block.
Such good instincts from Robinson there to throw that one away.
His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the 76ers?
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
I'm loving the ping-pong action of the ball tonight. A decent number of assists so far.
He's off on the first. And given Robinson's upside coming out of college, it was a little bit of a surprise that he fell to the second round.
And he's more of a classic big that won't stretch the floor. You're not going to run the offense through him, but boy, you can't teach size and athleticism, and that's what he brings to the party.
So he can't get either to fall.
Always a solid rebounder. Mitchell has shown the ability to dominate the backboard for stretches.
And I think what it comes down to for Mitchell Robinson is consistency of effort. It's not the production. It's not points and rebounds and all that kind of stuff. It's Just consistent effort for him, and the numbers will come.
Quickly with it. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Philadelphia. At the top of the key, Toppin. Such a wide-open look. Toppin's got his second bucket of the game to go.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Passes it to Maxey. Korkmaz passes to Tucker. Back to Korkmaz. And he overshot that one, missing.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
In high-quality numbers for him all season long. How about 81 from the line?
And he knocks down the first one. And so Fournier nails both of them. We've got 33 seconds left in the first quarter. The feed to Embiid. There's the pass to Maxey. Bangs home the trifecta. Maxey's got 5 points so far.
And for a big man, Embiid sees the floor as well as any big. Recognizes when one of his guys has an opening for a shot.
Now, here's Quickly. He's guarded closely. Two on the clock. Here's Robinson. And so it's Philadelphia holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We've got more in store for you right after this. And we've seen the improvement for the Knicks under coach Tom Thibodeau. His star, Julius Randle, defines Tibbs's approach.
He genuinely cares about you as a human being, as a person. He wants to see you really excel as a player, and he knows that the only way to do that is through the grind, through hard work, through putting the hours and the effort in day after day. So that's his thing. He's going to push you in practice, push you in workouts. And he's your biggest fan when you're out there on the court.
He is indeed, in that effort and grittiness, something we've seen from Thibodeau's teams over the years.
And Knicks fans recognize that brand of basketball. You think back to the years with Ewing and Oakley in the middle, it fits in the Big Apple.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the 76ers, what do you guys think?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Working the offensive glass that sometimes comes from predictable shots from your offense, and they've been opportunistic here.
So with Harden on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. P.J. Tucker is out there with Matisse Thybulle. Then there's Maxey. Then it's Shake Milton. And it's Korkmaz in at the small forward. Here's Fournier. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Here's Grimes. Rebounded by Tucker.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Milton the pass to Maxey. 6 to shoot. He kicks it to Tucker. To the left wing. Maxey, no good. Knicks trail by 8. On the wing quickly. Outside Fournier. To the inside. New York needs to get off a shot. Does not score with that shot. It's his second miss against 2 made shots. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. And it's Thibault in the corner. Off target from three-point range. The Knicks have gotten only 1 of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Bryant, guarded by Tucker. That will not get it done. He's 0 for 2. Here's Korkmaz. Shoots over Fournier, and that one's good. Korkmaz has got his first basket of the night. And competition is at the root of all sports. Certainly, sometimes, things get chippy. And as a player, Greg, how do you handle that aspect when emotions and physicality get going?
Kevin, you're always taught to control your emotions, but easier said than done. And in reality, sometimes you have to man up. You have to let it be known that you're not going to accept things. And at the same time, you got to be smart. So the goal is to beat the other team, not literally.
The 76ers making a switch here. Melton's checked in. So New York going with almost an entire new group here. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Pass to Reddish. Here's Randall. And he banks in the layup. Randall's got his first points in this one.
Yeah, Randall does a good job. His frame alone helps to create some space. Just with a little pivot there, able to find a way to score.
Thibault kicks to Melton. 76ers moving the ball around. Clock at 6. Tucker the pass to Korkmaz. No good on that one. So New York will take it the other way. That'll be just the second of 7 away from home. Pass to Brunson. Puts it up from 12. And yes, it's good. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Now, here's Melton. Brunson covering. Passes to Korkmaz. Over Toppin. And that one's good. Korkmaz has got 4 points in the quarter. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Now the pass to Reddish. There's the lob to the hoop. And he lays in the alley-oop.
Well, sometimes Reddish might defer too often, and maybe sometimes that's true. But also give him credit for being unselfish.
Now Melton. Pass to Korkmaz. The 3. Knicks with the rebound. And the foul called on Korkmaz. That's his first foul. And so it's New York with it. They trail by 6. Now here's Brunson. He's tightly guarded. Here's Toppin.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Now here's Milton. He's defended by Randall. Thibault kicks to Melton. Pass to Milton. It's Korkmaz in the corner. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Toppin's got his 4th rebound in this one.
It's not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in. Gotta love the effort there. An undersized 4 who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
And Philadelphia calls time here. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Paul Millsap's checked in for P.J. Tucker. Tobias Harris comes in for Korkmaz. And James Harden subbed in for Shake Milton. Now, here's Thibault. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Millsap dishes to Harris. Back to Millsap. Shot clock at 5. And that one no good to start him off on the night. New York with the ball. They're on a 10-2 run here.
And one thing that separates Randall from other guys, his size. That spin move. He can do it off the drive, in the post, now going either direction.
Here's Melton. After R.J. Barrett's bucket. Feeds to Millsap. Harden outside. Thibault on the wing. Back to Harden. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. And the three ball is good. Melton's got 7 points. And whirling around the floor, Greg, is there anyone Randall reminds you of?
I mean, they're different players, but Akeem Olajuwon had an unbelievable spin move. Takes a lot of body control, especially for taller guys. But when you do it well, man, it is tough to stop.
Now, here's Thibault. Kicks to Millsap. Melton feeling it out a bit. Harris outside. Pass to Harden. Lets the three fly. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Harris has got 3 assists in the game. The pass to Barrett from past the arc. Paul Millsap with the rebound. Millsap's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Thibault. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
And here are the Knicks now after the Sixers pick up 2.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Harden the pass to Harris. Drops in the layup for 2. And it's a 10-point 76ers lead.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
Here's Brunson. Tobias Harris picking up that last basket. He kicks to Harden. From down in the low post, it goes. Harden's got the lead up to 12 now for Philadelphia. So it's the Knicks now. Now here's Brunson. He's coming off a 10-point game against Philadelphia. Pass to Reddish. Here's Toppin. Millsap covering. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Melton passes to Harden. On the wing, Harris shoots over Brunson. That's good from Harris on the assist by Harden. And that's now 9 points for Tobias Harris. Knicks trail by 14. And here's Brunson. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Here's Barrett. Rejected by Harris. And they're able to recover. And it's Harden with the ball for the 76ers. Following this one, they get to host the Cavaliers. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Now, here's Reddish. 9 points in the game so far, and he gets it to go. Randall's got 6 in the quarter.
And boy, what a much-needed bucket there. Ends a 16-0 run by Philadelphia.
Now, here's Melton. Brunson covering. Back to Melton. Here's Harden on the wing. Shot clock at 6. He doesn't hit that one. Nice D from Barrett. Knicks trail by 14. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Brunson, good.
Now, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Pass to Melton. Back to Harden. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Now, here's Melton. D right on him. Passes it to Thibault. Misses the 3.
And one thing I liked in the first quarter was their aggressiveness to draw the contact, putting the defense on the defensive.
Randall with the bucket.
Well, the game's 4 quarters, and after a tough first half, he's found his rhythm in the second.
The 76ers leading by 10. 1:39 left in the first half of basketball. From deep three-point range. No good. Shot missing. Now the Knicks take it the other way. Toppin kicks to Brunson. The dish to Barrett. And there's the pass to Brunson. 5 to shoot. Now, here's Barrett. He's guarded by Melton.
Pretty lax defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
54 seconds left in the second quarter. Oh, that's blocked. And Anthony Melton picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Embiid, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Tyrese Maxey comes in for Melton. And a new group in for the Knicks. Robinson's checked in for Toppin. Evan Fournier comes in for Reddish. Rose, he's checked in for Barrett. And quickly in for Jalen Brunson. Now here's Rose. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Pass to Millsap. They could use a bucket. It's rebounded by New York. Robinson's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Fournier. Rose surveying the D. Quickly kicks to Fournier. Randall outside. Deep. Offensive rebound. And he trims the lead to single digits. Fournier's got 10 points in the game.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's Philadelphia holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Tips. Going against a high-powered offense like this, I know you have your work cut out for you at the defensive end.
Yeah, they're tough to guard. They put a lot of pressure on you. You can't make body position mistakes. We've got to make sure we try to make them work for the points.
We'll see if you can be more effective in the second half. Thanks. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. James Harden was the man in the first. He had 16 points, 4 rebounds, and 5 assists. Let's start with you, Shaq. What'd you think about the Sixers?
They're running some great offense right now, working the ball in good spots, taking what the defense gives them, not forcing up shots. We'll see if they can maintain that discipline in the second half.
Kenny, your take on New York.
Ice cold, frigid from beyond the arc. The question is now, can they shake it off and get back in the groove? Another option is compensate by going to the rim.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks
Goodbye,
for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
Oof. That first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Was just destroying the rim.
Yeah, the defense has got to be a little bit embarrassed. There is no reason why he should just be on top of that rim.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. And Randall has got the ball here for the Knicks. 8-point game. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. And New York looking at who they've got. Randall and Robinson make up the inside pair. Jalen Brunson out there with R.J. Barrett. And it's Reddish in at the 3 spot. Here's Brunson. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Now, here's Reddish. Defended by Thibault. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Embiid.
Reddish in constant motion that time and able to draw foul.
And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight. And he makes the first. No good on the second free throw. Philadelphia leading by 9. Here's Thibault. To the paint. Here's Embiid. Over Robinson. Embiid, no good. The Knicks shooting around 41% on the night. From the wing. A shot by Reddish, no good.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Yeah, see the coach? He's got that frown on his face. I think we know why. Not a high percentage look.
Kicks it out to Harden. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. 5 on the clock. Over Barrett. Bank shot. No good. Knicks trail by 9. 90 seconds now into the second half.
Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions.
Here's Embiid. Some solid defense from Robinson. The Knicks have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. From 15 feet away, and it's James Harden with the rebound.
That's a big donut, folks, here. Start the second half. 4 straight they've missed.
Passes it to Melton. There's the pass to Thibault. Lobbed up there for Embiid. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Hard to imagine a much better target on the alley-oop than Embiid. Get the lob anywhere in his vicinity, and you might wind up on a highlight reel.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Robinson for 3. Shot clock reset for the Knicks. Philadelphia leading by 11. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Harden with it. He's got 16. Here's Embiid on the wing, Melton. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Knicks trail by 11. Pass to Robinson. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. New York, no good that time either.
That's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
Pass to Harden. And it's Thibault in the corner. Back to Harden. Embiid kicks to Thibault. No good on the three. The Knicks shooting a meager 37% for the game. Brunson scanning the floor. And the rejection by Embiid.
One of the premier shot swatters in the world. The length of Embiid makes it hard to be scored on.
Some changes for Philadelphia. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Harris. Korkmaz comes in for Matisse Thybulle. And it's Shake Milton in for DeAnthony Melton. Passes to Reddish. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. He's had 6 attempts at the line, made 5 of them.
This season, 88% on the line, so he has been in a comfort zone.
That free throw good from Reddish. Both shots good from the stripe. Now, one of my favorite days on the NBA calendar, the trade deadline. Anything you'd like to see the league, Brent, adjust with?
I'd like to see them trade announcers if they could, Kevin. I would maybe trade you for one Greg Anthony and a pick to be named later.
Man, I'd just be curious to know who that pick to be named later is going to be. I'm kind of sticking with Kevin on this one.
Thank you very much.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Reddish the pass to Robinson. Now Barrett. From deep three-point range, New York, no good that time either.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious. Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
Knicks trail by 14. From deep. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Embiid's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Harden outside. Driving in. And the jam by Harden.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
And here are the Knicks now. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. And Randall throws it down.
Randall with a great effort there, up and athletic and at the rim.
Barrett against Harden. Now Tucker, who's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Count it.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Here's Randall. James Harden picking up that last basket. Inside, here's Embiid. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. And that's 15 points for Joel Embiid. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the 76ers.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. You gotta like what Harden has done in this game so far.
A smart move here. Talk things over. He's really eating them up, and they've tried a few different looks defensively. Nothing quite getting it done.
Paul Millsap's checked in for the 76ers. Now, here's Reddish. He's got 12.
It's fun when a young, talented player starts to show you he's capable of doing this, and Reddish is on full display right now.
And, Kevin, one thing you have to respect about Derrick Rose is that he's never stopped evolving. He's constantly adapting his game to best fit what his team needs.
Here's Korkmaz. 7 points in the game. Wilton the pass to Millsap. Over Reddish. And again, it's Philadelphia.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And it's Rose with the ball for New York. They trail by 18. When you think about how Derrick Rose has changed, Greg, as a player, you see some of that in almost every facet of his game.
And, yeah, over the years, he's tuned his shooting and play style in lots of little ways. But what hasn't changed is his talent for setting guys up. He's got a great eye for when and where to drop the ball.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Millsap kicks to Milton. Harden against Barrett. Harden the pass to Korkmaz. Embiid from outside. Second chance effort. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Really the hard work and the lunch pail mentality of a guy like Paul Millsap, who made himself into an all-star in the Eastern Conference. He's got tremendous skill and versatility.
Though he can still produce night in and night out, Millsap's intangibles, Brent, may be his most important contribution to his team.
I agree with that. I mean, he's seen a lot of games, had a lot of experience, and just willing to do the little things right now that he knows are going to add up and tally more wins for any team that he's playing.
And that one falls for Paul Millsap. Manuel quickly, he's checked in for Barrett. Both free throws good for Millsap. New York's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. The pass to Quickly. He feeds it to Robinson. Can't hit from in close. The 76ers leading by 23. Down low. And the dunk by Embiid.
And guys, we've become accustomed to this. Embiid's a dynamic scorer who's comfortable shouldering the offensive load.
Now, here's Quickly. Millsap with the double team. Pass to Quickly to end the run. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Quickly's got 7.
Zero defense. You can't let a good shooter have the wide open 3.
Harden outside. Back to Milton. Doesn't go that time. Now the Knicks take it the other way. With the teardrop, and no problem from Rose as he finishes at the rim. Rose has got his first 2 points of the night.
And that floater is something Rose has been comfortable with since he came into the league. It's only gotten better with time.
And Philadelphia calls time here. Taxi's checked in for Korkmaz. And New York with a change here, too. Toppin's checked in. Philadelphia leading by 20. Pass to Harden. To the paint. Here's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
And And that interior presence of Embiid, guys that big, shouldn't be able to move like that.
New York's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Rose with the ball. He's picked up by Millsap. Quickly with a wide-open look. And a miss there on the triple.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide-open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Maxey passes to Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
What a scary sight. Joel Embiid with all that momentum taking it to the hoop, looking like a freight train.
And here's Rose. And Embiid with the block. Here is Harden. Lobbed up there for Embiid. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. 1:58 left in the third. Fournier against Harden. Fournier's shot is off. Philadelphia's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Now, here's Maxey. 5 points in the game. Harden with it. Defended now by Fournier. Harden the pass to Millsap. And that one drops. Millsap's got 6 points.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
1:24 left to play in the third. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And Toppin throws it down.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
Harden outside. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Harden's got 8 here in the quarter.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
New York shooting at 36% on the night. They've got to step it up offensively. Stolen by Harden. Embiid inside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Cam Reddish.
And we know how good Embiid is at drawing fouls, especially in the painted area. He welcomes the contact.
He's gone 3 for 4 from the line. The free throw drops for Embiid. And Embiid drops them both.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Now here's Rose. He's guarded closely. He can't get that one.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
To the middle. Here's Millsap, and it's slammed in by Millsap.
Smart play on the pick and roll, which opens up some room for the easy basket for Millsap.
23 seconds left to play here in the third. Now, here's Quickly. Not a lot of room. The shot by Reddish, no good.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
And here's Maxey. And they'll get another chance. Off target with that shot. A big-time effort for Joel Embiid, providing a lot of energy for Philadelphia. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. Back to the action after this word. Now let's hear what Coach Tom Thibodeau was reviewing with his team in the huddle.
Got to get some stop. But right now we're making one effort. We got to make 2, 3, 4 efforts. We got to have high hands. We got to stop the ball.
Playing with high energy, something that he implores his guys to do all the time.
And Kevin, when you're playing for Tibbs, he wants you to hustle and to make multiple efforts on defense.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. E.J. Tucker is out there with Reed. Then there's Maxey. And it's Springer in at the 2. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. It's deflected, and it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here. On the wing quickly. And it's blocked. Here is House. Pass to Springer. Kicks it to Tucker. And the pass to Springer. Tucker bounce pass. Just 5 to shoot. Tries from 10. Again, Philadelphia.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
The Knicks shooting just 34% from the floor. Pass to Hartenstein. Quickly with it over House. And it's quickly missing.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Now, here's Maxey. He's covered closely. Pass to Springer. The three-pointer, no good. For New York, they've gone 0 of 3 to start the 4th quarter. The dynamic rag between players and officials is always interesting. With some players saying they think there's a lot of room for improvement. What do you think?
Well, we do see players getting teed up for simply making their case, and really the guys just want to play. So, yeah, you love to see a little bit more harmony out on the floor, and maybe we need to get those two groups together in the offseason to break bread and try to smooth over that relationship.
The first one falls. And so he hits both. Here's Maxey. Passes it to Tucker. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the 4th. Maxey passes to Tucker. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Quickly with it. The pass to Toppin. Pass to McBride. Greg, last season, we saw a lot of opinions about the play-in tournament, especially from players. Where did you fall on that thinking?
Well, I'm going to put on my fan hat right now, Kevin, and I thought it was exciting. I mean, seeing the stakes get raised for those teams that are right on the edge, I think it brings more interest for teams. But if I was still playing, I probably wouldn't like it if I had locked up the playoffs and still had to go play to earn a berth. Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. Going inside.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Pass to Tucker. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Picked away. Here's McBride. That's tipped. They get it back quickly. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
You can see he just rushed that a little bit. Lost the focus, I think.
To the inside. And Tucker kicks to Reed. That shot wide open.
Nice delivery there. You can't hesitate when a man comes free on the perimeter. He got it, went right into the shot.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And good that time.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
Passes it to Maxey. And Greg, you faced some exceptional point guards during your time in the league. But who was the toughest matchup for you when you played?
Oh, man, you know, John Stockton was always one of the most difficult, but in a weird way, not because I worried about him scoring on me. It was because I had to defend his ability to make people better, and that was always a challenge. And don't forget about the great Penny Hardaway. I mean, at 6'8", that was a nightmare to deal with. And my personal all-time favorite, Isaiah Thomas, who was as good as anybody's ever been at that lead guard position.
Here is House. Now the pass to Maxey. And a fast break now for New York. Here's Quickly. And he makes good on the layup.
I mean, could we say he was playing possum a bit there in the first half? Because seems to be a different guy out there, way more assertive.
Pass to Maxey. Pass to Springer. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Tucker. It's rebounded by New York. Toppin's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Pass to McBride. Here's Grimes. That one no good. For Philadelphia, they've gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter.
Yeah, easy call.
First free throw is good. And now that we've gotten a taste of it, Greg, what do you think of the play-in tournament?
I love it. I mean, it definitely has some pros and cons, and you want to keep as many teams as possible engaged down the stretch, but it's a long season, and for some teams, it just got a little bit longer.
Korkmaz, he's checked in for Danuel House. And he makes both free throws. Here's McBride. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. McBride's got his first bucket of the night.
They're going to have to come up with a better matchup. This guy just too much speed.
Springer, the pass to Maxey. Reed with it. He dishes it to Tucker. Over to the left wing. And he's good on the 3-ball.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Here's McBride. Here's Grimes. It's tipped.
Well, this has been a night where you can look at his shooting and his performance, and it's affected the team. That's the bottom line.
The pass to Springer. Tucker with the ball. Here's Springer. To the paint, stolen by Quickly. And there's the foul. It'll go on P.J. Tucker. That's foul number 2 for him. And the 76ers making a change here. Milton's checked in. Here's McBride. Pass to Quickly. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Philadelphia has gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. Here's Springer. Pass to Tucker. 76ers moving the ball around. Reed. The rebound by McBride. New York shooting in the fourth quarter, not pretty, down around 29%. Down low. Here's Sims. Yep, that one goes. Sims has got his first 2 points.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Here's Korkmaz. Passes it to Milton. 6 to shoot. Here's Springer. There's the pass to Korkmaz. And the 3 off target. Here's Tucker. From outside, off the mark. New York shooting poorly, just 35% so far. Lets it go with a 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Quickly's got 10 points here in the second half.
Well, the first thought from the D there was to protect the rim, so good idea to take the 3 in transition.
Korkmaz kicks it to Tucker. Now here's Milton. Quickly covering, and he makes that one.
Great use of the bounce pass. Thumbs down on that one. Tough to defend against.
Now Quickly. Greg, you've got the unique opportunity right now to watch your son Cole follow in your footsteps. What has changed for players now versus when you played?
Well, I think the players today are so much smarter, and they prepare to be pros at such an earlier age. And honestly, I think that's one of the advantages our league has. You know, you don't have to teach these guys responsibility. You may have to teach them the game, but they are ready, willing, and able to work to achieve their goals.
New York's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Pass to Sims. Over Milton. A shot by Sims, no good. For Philadelphia, they've got a pretty good rhythm going offensively, shooting 8 of 15 for the quarter.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Milton's gone 2 of 4 from the field. Pass to Sims. Here's McBride. Beyond the arc. And it's Quickly missing.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Here's Springer. Korkmaz passes to Reed. Back to Korkmaz. And here is Milton. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. 1:41 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Hartenstein, and he uses the glass on the layup.
That is all timing right there. Just led him perfectly.
Passes to Milton. And Greg, with recent legal results, more opportunities now for compensation for college athletes. Do you like it?
I do. I mean, there's enough money going around. I don't have a problem with the athletes getting a share, especially with the amount of time and effort and energy they have to commit. Let's take care of the guys. Let them enjoy the collegiate experience. Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it, just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the 76ers.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so now, on the year, they'll have 35 wins to their credit.
And not only are they on their way to winning this game, this also gives them a win in the season series. And what a huge standout performance it was
for Joel Embiid.
Just knows how to fill it up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. Nobody that they assigned to him could really get a handle on him.
Daniel House is checked in for the 76ers. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Fournier is checked in for Quickly. And the layup is good.
Well, at this point, they're just trying to get back in sync. You want to play a good brand of basketball.
The consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Clock at 6. The 76ers again can't hit it. Up top, Fournier. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, guys. James, you had it going. How confident were you all offensively?
I'm just trying to do whatever it takes to win. Honestly, if I got to score a lot of points tonight, teammates were making shots. They were playing hard. It was a great team effort. Whatever the team needs me to do, I'm willing to do.
Everyone was clicking tonight, man, and it showed. Thanks. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up for Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. So long and good night, everyone.